24 hours after you assign a brief reflection during week 1, and before your students have ever even had time to do the related reading, half the class has already turned in their work. And their submissions are all oddly alike. The same structure, a similar pacing, the same tidy but kind of superficial quality. It happened to me a year ago in my social problem dramas course, one day after we began at the end of August. AI tools are changing how students approach their coursework, no doubt about it. So today, let's look at 4 ways we can help keep reflection real in the AI-saturated classroom. Hello again, everyone. I'm Stokes Schwartz, and welcome back to the Collaborative Cafe. Okay, here's a relatively easy first step. Look at what your learning management system already tracks. Time on task, resource access, revision history. Research on student-facing dashboards shows that many students will actually change how they carry out their coursework when they can see their own data reflected back to them. Point your students to that data then before they draft their reflections. AI will have a much harder time generating personally specific information relative to your particular course. Next, name the tool rather than banning it outright. Systematic reviews of AI-assisted feedback show real gains, for example in organization, topic fluency, and even self-efficacy when our students use the technology in a transparent way. Be sure then to set clear norms for when and where AI can be used by your students in their assignment development and how the technology definitely should not be used. Vague policies invite the kind of sneaky, overly polished, "my professor will never notice" work that we're already seeing. As a third step, redesign the reflection prompt itself. Like I've mentioned in previous episodes this summer, our old friend, the generic "what did you learn" prompt is exactly where chatbots excel. To reduce that possibility, ask instead for a particular moment, a particular classmate's observation, or a particular failure. Emerging work on Gen AI-supported reflective writing confirms that specificity is the difference between more authentic reflection and mere AI-generated filler. Keep in mind, though, that responses to even a perfectly redesigned prompt can be faked with the right AI conversation. And let's be honest with ourselves for a moment here. There are students who will spend as much or more time trying to fudge things than they would if they simply did their own work. I've talked at length about just that issue with my own colleagues. So, how might we address the problem? It's not necessarily by creating a different or a better prompt. It's more about establishing a different relationship between the student, artificial intelligence, and you. So here's one possible answer. Make AI a reflection partner. With the right kind of prompting, artificial intelligence can pose a variety of follow-up questions that push our students to elaborate on their thinking, simulating the kind of probing conversation that you might have during office hours, if they came. Rather than function merely as a ghostwriter, AI can serve as a kind of sounding board and act in an advisory capacity. It's something to think about, at least. Okay, let's run through the 4 steps one more time that can help you turn AI into a reflection partner for your students rather than a ghostwriter. 1. Check your own LMS data and share that with your students first. 2. Set clear AI norms with your course policies. 3. Revise your prompts to make them more specific. And 4. Turn artificial intelligence into a questioning partner instead of a shortcut. That helps a reflection assignment become something more than a task that students will outsource to ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or the host of other AIs that are out there right now. Instead, it becomes a conversation that's harder for students to fake their way through. That means you tend to get more honest work from more of them, and they experience actual metacognitive growth. Now, we're nearing the end of the current series with just a couple of programs left before the start of fall 2026. With that in mind, next time we'll look at how to build the idea of reflection into your course syllabi from day one. Talk to you then.